Ireland. Looking at the lineups, and the Belgians without Ronquin and Keretz, both of whom are injured, have more or less a full-strength side. Philippe Desmet and Nico Klaassen, the two strikers, with Ceulemans, the man who scored the goal back in '81, featuring as well. Game underway, and that's the Irish lineup, much as expected, with no place for Ronnie Whelan or Jim Beglin, both of whom chose to go on holiday instead of on the pre-season tour to Iceland. Houghton in at left back, and the midfield featuring Paul McGrath. And I can only pity you if you're watching this match in black and white, because all green and all red look terribly similar. But the Irish, all in green, playing right to left, ever so slightly lighter in monochrome. Ceulemans and the Vercauteren. And now David Langen. And Langen to seek out Frank Stapleton. Ball is out. Match officials here, Romanians. The referee, Jan Igna, had two World Cup matches in Mexico, among them, one of them rather, the Brazil-France quarter-final, which was such a splendid advertisement for the game of soccer. And that's an Irish ball. Throw won by Chris Houghton, who can't find a place in the Tottenham team since the arrival of David Pleat as manager and Mitchell Thomas from Luton, but in this side because Jim Beglin has been left out and left on the substitutes bench. Galvin, and a little nudge there from Stéphane de Mol, playing a sweeper for the Belgians, who have 5 men at the back, 3 in midfield, and Desmet and Klaassen, the two strikers. Galvin, thundering challenge from Klaassen, and back comes Schifo to help out, and he did so successfully. Schifo, and de Mol, who was doubtful for this match. He had a touch of flu, but obviously has recovered sufficiently. Frankie van der Elst and Schifo again. Kleisters. Ceulemans. Support on the left coming from Vervoort. Ceulemans. And a little bit of a misunderstanding there between Kevin Moran and Mark Lawrenson, but fortunately enough, Chris Houghton was alive to the danger. Aldridge for Brady. Langen. But Stapleton pulling de Mol to the right this time. Ray Houghton. And up goes Aldridge. Fap, the winner there. McGrath and Kevin Moran. Galvin. Klaassen and Brady in and fouling Schifo. No malice intended there, I shouldn't have thought, but the ball was loose, was anybody's, and Brady went in hard on Enzo Schifo. This Belgian side, of course, substitutes included, made up entirely of men who made the trip to Mexico and came back 4th best in the world. A great deal expected of the Belgians here in their first match after that marvellous performance in Mexico. De Mol. And Ceulemans on the run is offside. A free kick awarded. And with almost 5 minutes gone, an opportunity to call in Ray Tracy for early impressions?
Well, at the moment, George, they're just teasing each other out. The main danger there is Big Ceulemans in the centre. He likes to go forward as a former striker, and he gets into dangerous positions. It's one that we're going to have to be very aware of.
Vervoort and Ceulemans again. And of course, all Irish eyes will be on Jan Ceulemans after what he did in the World Cup qualifying match here in this very stadium 5 years ago. Not a great ball by Clijsters. Ray Houghton and Aldridge on the run. The old Oxford 1-2 operating there. Stapleton has gone into the middle. Langan now. Not quite reaching Galvin, but now McGrath for Galvin. Just a little too much weight in that. And a throw to the Belgians. George Groen wearing the number 2 shirt, normally filled by Eric Gerrits, who's injured. Was injured in a club game in Holland. And they said about Gerrits that although he wasn't officially the captain, he was captain and everything but wearing the armband in Mexico. So he and the other defender, Roncam, missing through injury. The Belgian defence has been somewhat disrupted. And De Mol here. Doubts about his state of health before the game, so maybe there's something to be worked upon there. Frankie van der Elst. De Mol. Schifo, read by Stapleton. Now Brady. Galvin left of him. And Houghton wants it through the middle. Shorter ball to Aldridge, showing no profit. Now it's Clijsters. Offside, 2 of them offside there. And the Romanian linesman right in line. Houghton. And back to Jean-Marie Pape. Good run by Desmet here. There was no one in the middle to capitalise on that, but that was great running by the Lille forward, Philippe Desmet. Timed the run superbly, was in behind the defence. But no red shirt was up to offer support. Houghton beating Vervoort. Ceulemans. One back by Brady. Houghton. Crowded out. And back again to Pfaff. Poor ball. Van der Elst. Clijsters is showing too much of the ball to the opposition and has lost possession a couple of times already. And now Groen, who scored the goal that took them to Mexico. Won by Lawrenson. And Brady towards Stapleton. Galvin to capitalise, Aldridge in the middle. Too close to Pfaff. No bother in the end zone. Verkuiteren now. Belgian bench. Among the substitutes, the vastly experienced Erwin van den Berg. 40 caps as a striker and 19 goals, the top scorer in the Belgian squad at the moment. It's the most experienced international in Irish colours, Brady. To one who hasn't been around so long, Paul McGrath. Shifo. For Carteret. Coleman's on the run and wants it through the middle. Lawrenson cutting it out. Langan to Houghton. Vervoort read the intention. But Ireland have a throw. Open and encouraging first 10 minutes. And certainly the Jack Charlton philosophy of getting the ball up early has had its impact on the tactics of the team. Little push and a free kick to Belgium. Well, last night, watching the under-21s on Locheran's ground, in a very creditable scoreless draw, we left musing that something similar from this encounter would be highly satisfactory. Certainly on the first 10 minutes, there's no evidence that the Irish team is affording the Belgians any more respect than 11 other footballers are actually due. Coleman's again on the run. Moran read that perfectly. And now Shifo, who's seen a great deal of the ball, the hub of the Belgian midfield. Groen, present to Galvin, and now Brady. Houghton's gone running. Unselfish running towards the front by Houghton, not for the first time, and now Galvin from McGrath. And on that occasion, they didn't move for Liam Brady. And encouraging signs from the terraces. Sizable Irish contingent, which is on the far side as we are looking, and to the right is making its presence heard. Groen for Belgium. And Langan putting it out for the first corner of the match. Safety first. Paddy Bonner between the Irish posts for the 12th time. Frankie Verkuijten to take the corner. Confusion and scored by Klassen, I think it was. But a dreadful goal for Ireland to give away. First corner of the match. 13 minutes gone, an unlucky 13 for Ireland. Verkuijten's corner curled in viciously, and Klassen it was. Nico Klassen, the Standard Liège striker, who put it away. The defence missed him. He got right in on top of Paddy Bonner and put it in for the opening goal for Belgium.
What a dreadful goal to give away after 15 minutes. Complete mistake, complete mix-up in the Irish defence there. It's a dreadful goal. The Belgians haven't even had to play for that goal.
A chance to see it again, and watch how they failed to spot the little fella coming in on Bonner here. Houghton missed it, Bonner missed it, and Klassen put it away. So exactly the recipe that wasn't ordered. And an attempt to repair the damage, bringing a corner at the other end. Well, Guy Tace sucking on his cigar. 10 years in charge, a 2-year contract signed. And happy, I'm sure, that his team has gone 1-0 up at this early stage. And the roars as Ceulemans takes it up. Schifo available. Off Lawrenson's head. Fortunate to recover there. I think that has to go down to bad defensive organisation. There's no way you should let a striker in like that right in front of your goal. First corner of the match and the Irish caught cold by it. Superbly executed by the Belgians, it must be said, but they were given all kinds of encouragement and took full advantage. Fismet. Handball against Lawrence. And here goes Vercauteren again. And another corner to the Belgians. David Langen claiming that Vercauteren controlled the ball with his hand and taking it down on the far side, but the referee, the Romanian, will have none of it. And the corner has been taken. And Klaassen back to Enzo Schifo. Ceulemans trying to get through again. Moran getting it away. Kleisters. Controlled by Klaassen. And Ceulemans had it taken off his toe by Moran. And Liam Brady having to come back and sort things out. Schifo. Vervoort. And Vercauteren. Ceulemans. Vercauteren handled that surely. And the free kick has been awarded for the handball against Frankie Vercauteren, who is looking particularly dangerous, Ray.
Yeah, Eric Gerrits, who should have been playing right full-back, he is a great influence on the Belgian defence, but of all the players on the pitch, including Jan Koeleman, I think the track record of Vercauteren would stand up with any player in the world. He's a hell of a good midfield player who scores a lot of goals.
The Irish coming back. Out. And Stapleton with a chance. And a great block that was by Vervoort, and it had to be because the Belgians for once were unhinged. Galvin now. Stapleton up. And the header is there! Frank Stapleton gets the equaliser. 17 minutes gone, and there they are. The journey is worthwhile. And the Belgians unhinged by defensive frailty too, because the ball, when it reached Galvin, had reached him as the result of a mix-up. Stapleton at the back, the low-diving header to take advantage.
Hell of a good challenge there from John Aldridge. When the cross was knocked in, although he stood no chance of getting to the ball, he went up with two players and did enough to put them off. This is a good early cross. Watch John Aldridge's challenge here. Although he wasn't going to win the ball, up he goes with the player, leaves the hole for Frank. What a fabulous header.
And Frank plays the captain's part, when before, in the bad old days, we might have expected teams to take it on the chest and go down. This lot has taken it on the chin and come right back, and that was certainly not what the Belgians were expecting. Within 4 minutes, the equaliser from Frank Stapleton. Schifo. And Vercauteren and Schifo again. And Vervoort, the full-back, had come up to offer support and very nearly got there to trouble Paddy Bonner. And a free kick to Ireland. Now in the 20th minute. of what's turning into an enthralling European Championship tie. A bad goal given away, and then a good one scored to equalise. Brady's free kick. McGrath up, and Pfaff confused again. And the free kick has been awarded for the over-exuberant challenge by Kevin Moran. Pfaff complaining. Belgium have their free kick anyway. He knows he's in a battle. Lovely remark he made. Said he went to Mexico feeling he was the best goalkeeper in the world. He came back knowing it. Well, he may feel he's the best goalkeeper in the world, but he's had 1 foot past him tonight. Offside against Desmet. Big man went to Lille. The close season, he scored 5 goals already in the French league. And that's why he's in the team here. Number 10, Philippe Desmet. And there's Big Jack and the boys. Happy, I'm sure, the way that it's sorted itself out after that lapse. Schifo fouled by Brady. Not the first time this pair is tangled. Still plenty of noise from the Irish corner. Kleisters. And back with De Mol. And Culliman's bursting through again. Won by Moran. Klaassen. Schifo. Danger here, Vercauteren. Well read by Lawrenson. Now Desmet. And particularly noticeable how eager the Irish are to get in on the challenge and win the ball back when it's lost. Liam Brady. Good ball to Houghton. Langen offering the unselfish overlap again. Houghton couldn't thread it through to Stapleton, and now they're a bit unbalanced. Cullimans, Desmet. He's nobody in the middle though. He did this before and there was no one in the middle. He's got to go alone. Well, all that came from what began as a good move and then fell apart when Houghton's pass to Stapleton didn't find its target. Langen was out of position, Desmet was away, but the Belgians hadn't got anybody up to offer him support in the middle. Midway through the first half, Belgium 1, Republic of Ireland 1. Now, Lawrenson against Desmet, and the big Belgian got away that time. It was quite a bit away, but nonetheless, it was an unsettling moment because Philippe Desmet had Lawrenson beaten.
Yeah, it's not often you see Mark Lawrenson get the wrong side of a forward, but that time he did, and luckily enough he's got pace, but Desmet also has the pace there. That was a very, very dangerous moment for the Irish team. Here he goes again. He did actually get a shot in there, and a clear shot at goal also.
Paddy Bonner had got the angle right, fortunately enough, forcing him to put it past the post. Belgium's throw. This time Desmet fouled by Lawrenson, who was determined that he wasn't going to be caught out again. Cullimans trots up to the edge of the box. Klaassen there, Schifo too, and Groen in a dangerous position. Desmet is not in the middle, he's way out on the wide left. It's aimed towards Ceulemans, won by McGrath. Groen and Schifo. Good ball to Desmet. Well, good idea to play the ball to Desmet. The ball itself wasn't so good. Stapleton. And Brady and Houghton in some room. Stapleton made the run, and Pfaff was put under pressure by his own defender there. Georges Groen. Now Kleisters. Ceulemans playing very deep. He found Groen so well. But then the impetus went out of the attack, and again Desmet overhitting it. Just took one wrong option there, and the impetus went out of the attack. I think Klaassen had gone offside, which was probably why they didn't involve him in the movement. Give them more credit for perspicacity. Ending up with an Irish goal kick. 26.5 minutes gone. 1-1 the score. Vercautren's corner leading to Klaassen's goal after 13 minutes, equalised by Frank Stapleton's diving header after 17. Aldridge, Stapleton, and now Aldridge again. And Houghton, again the early ball forward. And it's come to Houghton. And Langen with some room. Brady. Langen again. McGrath with a knockback, which wasn't firmly enough knocked back to reach Frank Stapleton. Schifo now for Belgium. Vercautren. Desmet on the run, but again it was overhit. No reason why that should be so. It's a virtually perfect night for football. There is a bit of a breeze which is favouring the Belgians, but not sufficient to make them reassess the pace they want to put on balls forward like that. And Houghton putting pressure on Schifo, Belgium going backwards. Desmet on the run again. This time Klaassen is in the middle if he can get round. The ball had gone out. And Ireland have a throw. Hooray, so far so good.
Yeah, 1-0, we settled for that at the end, George, but I'm a little bit concerned about the Belgian midfield. They've got three classy players. They have Ceulemans, who we all know about. They have Vercautren, who is a hell of a good player. And probably the greatest enigma in Belgian football is Enzo Schifo, this guy on the ball. He's capable of turning the game, but he's also a player who the Belgians don't tolerate too much. A good midfield.
The referee played a good advantage there, and now Desmet to Vercautren. And there was an offside anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered.
I'd be a little bit concerned for Paul McGrath at the present moment. The game seems to be passing Paul by in the centre of the pitch. It's more like Wimbledon. The ball's going forward very, very quickly, and Paul isn't contributing the way he can.
Half an hour gone. Belgium 1, Ireland 1. How it stands. A very open and entertaining European Championship tie. McGrath. And again. Langen. And once more McGrath. Now how... Langen on the overlap. And that's looking for Aldridge. And has gone for a corner. Last man to touch was a Belgian. Belgium had the first corner of the match and scored. And those lads will be hoping that the Irish can do something similar. Irish substitutes: Peyton, Beglin, Whelan, Byrne and Liam O'Brien. John Byrne and Liam O'Brien. Ray Houghton's corner. Stapleton, free header at the back post. And they missed him when he got the header in for the goal, and they missed him again. Frankie van der Elst against Ray Houghton. Klaassen to Kleisters. Schifo. Vervoort gone on the overlap. Still Schifo. That would have been some goal. That would have been some goal. He teased and tantalised and then let fly with what was a ferocious shot, but he just didn't have it on target. Just look again at this. Opened the space. Teammates did well for him. Desmet pulling the men out of the way, and then the shot whistling past Paddy Bonner's upright. And offside against Klaassen. Just mistimed the run. They're putting pressure on themselves there, needlessly. The team not without support. Free kick awarded against Frank Stapleton. Culliman's losing out to Galvin. Houghton couldn't keep the ball in play. Belgium had the opportunity to push men forward, but they've kept three of their outfield players back. It's Desmet, the backward header. There were enough spare Irishmen there to snuff out the danger from that. Frankie van der Elst, again finding too many green shirts around, but winning a free kick. And Frankie Verkouteren will take it. He's looking for Cullimans. And now Schifo. Lots of runners for him. Vervoort, one of them. Verkuitenen, another. Here's Vervoort now. Groen looking for it in the middle. Again, it was overhit. The clock says 10 minutes to half-time, and it's still 1-1. This, of course, just the beginning of a long haul in the European Championship, in a group that also includes the Scots, Bulgaria and Luxembourg. Stefan de Mol of Anderlecht. Jean-Marie Pfaff of Bayern Munich. Meat and drink to Mark Lawrenson. And now Tony Galvin. Was won by Ceulemans. Layoff by Klaassen, Schifo, and Ceulemans again on the run from deep. But Moran had seen him coming. Ball was out. And it's Ireland's throw. And no ball boy to retrieve it. Paddy Bonner's gone all the way across. And now we have a ball and we can get on with the game. Not by any means a full Hazel Stadium, capacity reduced to 38,000. This is the first competitive international match here since that awful night, May 1985. Galvin. And Galvin fouled George Groen, and Galvin is going to get himself booked for that. Of course, this, just like the World Cup, these cautions are cumulative. And 2 of them, and you miss the next match.
I think the way Jack is asking the players to play by knocking this ball in very early and from very deep positions is really putting the front men under pressure. But on the whole of this first half, the front men, Frank and John Aldridge, they've responded very, very well. I've been very impressed with both of them, winning an awful lot of ball in the air particularly.
Belgium coming back. Klaassen beaten by Moran. It's an interesting comparison in styles, Ray, from the way things used to be.
It is, it's changed, and you can see that it's changed considerably. Very long balls, and we are very good in the air. We have first-class headers of the ball, and we're making use of it.
That was one of them, Frank Stapleton. Now Galvin and Liam Brady. That was very nearly danger for Belgium. Cheeky little ball to play in from Liam Brady, driven hard into the box. Aldridge went sliding in and couldn't quite connect. But I dare say if he had, Pfaff would not have known too much about it. And another chance to look at that. Liam Brady drilling it into the box. Aldridge came in, Stapleton too, but just couldn't connect. Galvin for Brady. He got that out well. Stapleton and Aldridge again taking up station in the middle. Galvin's cross, Stapleton up. Didn't get the clean header at it. And Belgium have a goal kick. 5 minutes to half-time, 1-1 the score. And plenty to encourage them to shout even louder. That banner in the bottom, you may just have caught sight of, proudly bearing the name of Blessington. Cut out by Houghton. The throw has been awarded to Belgium. Where Schifo goes, Brady is never too far away. And then Schifo taking a bit of retribution from Tony Galvin and becoming the second player to get his name noted by the referee. Galvin, of course, moments ago, who had fouled Groen and got booked. Jan Igna from Romania taking the name of Enzo Schifo. Mick Byrne, the Irish physio, departs the scene. Tony Galvin fit to resume. Schifo's name in the referee's book. Stapleton got there. Galvin just couldn't get in to fire the shot. And that's meant for Houghton. And Frankie van der Elst couldn't keep it in play. And it's a corner to Ireland. A little under 3 minutes to the break.
I don't think the Belgian defence are used to having the ball played in so early from such long range. You can obviously see that Dave Langan and in particular and Galvin have been told to knock that ball in very early.
Brady's corner, breaking to McGrath. And Galvin again. Houghton now. Away by Vervoort. Houghton. No offside here. It's come to Houghton again. Aldridge in the middle. This is Brady. In fact, several in the middle now. One of them, John Aldridge, still there. Couldn't make the header count. And Cullimans to lead the counter-attack. Desmet with Lawrenson going with him. Klaassen in the middle. Schifo arriving. And Klaassen goes up. And Houghton gets the touch. Or did he? Belgium want the corner. And the referee is giving it. Yes, I think that's fair enough. And rather wasted by Verkuijten. Belgium backpedaling again. Groen. Into the final minute of the first half. 1-1 the score. Kleisters coming forward. And now Schifo. And the referee not impressed by that particular fall. Seeing no foul challenge. Houghton on the ball for Ireland. Langan in chase. Schifo still down on the turf. And Verkuijten to Desmet. Schifo is up. Langan wins it back. Aldridge has gone offside. Free kick to Belgium as Schifo returns to an onside position. Well, he won't have long to wait before attention in the dressing room if he's that badly hurt. And in fact, a little before time, Jan Igna of Romania blows the whistle and brings to an end a highly satisfactory first half, not for this man, Guy Thys, the manager of the Belgian team, but certainly from an Irish point of view. Verkuiteren with the first corner of the game, giving Klaassen the chance to unhinge the Irish defence, 1-0 to Belgium, and then 4 minutes later, Frank Stapleton making the tricolours wave with an equaliser from a diving header. Half-time score then in the Heysel Stadium in Brussels. Belgium 1, Republic of Ireland 1. We'll take a break and be back with more. You're welcome back. Guy Thys, the Belgian manager, a reflective pause in the dressing room. He hasn't made any changes in his lineup at half-time, nor indeed has Jack Charlton. And the sides are ready to begin the second half. Goal apiece. And certainly in the stadium, a very interesting and entertaining first 45 minutes we've had. And let's hope for good things from the second half. Ireland playing left to right then in the second half. And the first goal kick of the half. Jean-Marie Pfaff. Well, Van der Elst seemed reluctant to come for that. Cleared in the end by Kleisters. And Keulemans with room, and every time Keulemans gets on the ball, there's a buzz around the crowd. Now, Desmet. Knocked away by Moran, not precisely where he wanted to put it, but knocked away nonetheless. Desmet, cleared by Lawrenson. Aldridge chasing. And this is Kleisters. De Mol. And Desmet beating Brady, but not Kevin Moran. Well, Lawrenson had to look sharpish there. And it's brought Belgium a corner. And let's think back to the first half of Frankie Verkuiteren trotting over to the right-hand corner and swinging one in. Chris Hughton found wanting on the near post on that occasion. Verkuiteren may well be tempted to put it right back in there. Indeed he does. Stapleton getting it away. Schifo. And now Kleisters. Goes down by Hughton. Advantage played. And now De Mol. It's the sweeper pushed up. Vervoort. Returned Langen well there. And that was anybody's ball. And perhaps Klaassen should have made more of it. And for that, I should think we should be thankful.
Yeah, I think we were a little bit fortunate there, but the referee gave a free kick for dangerous play. David Langen was a little bit exposed there by number 5. Patrick Vervoort, here he goes. He turns Davy both ways. That's bad defending on Dave's part. He gets in a good cross. That was dangerous play. Yeah, it looked like dangerous play to me, and he has taken a free kick.
So that incident passes, and it stays 1-1. And the Belgian crowd finding its voice. Schifo. Robbed by Brady, and Aldridge onside, and a chance to run at goal. Fap up his line. And now Houghton. And coming to Brady. And they over-elaborated really, and in the end, Liam Brady had one of those shots.
Yeah, I thought John Aldridge was going to go early for Frank Stapleton there on the far post, because Frank had pulled off. Again, this Belgian defence don't really seem to be able to cope with the Irish attack. I think Frank Stapleton and John Aldridge are enjoying themselves out there tonight. They're really seeing an awful lot of the ball.
Well, an interesting compliment paid to the Irish team by Rick de Sadler, the veteran Belgian commentator, sitting alongside us and chatting at half-time and saying that it's 20 matches or so since Belgium lost here in the Hazel Stadium. They really haven't come up against opposition of this quality in that time, and he said that totally unprovoked and clearly meant it. But now something on here, perhaps. Klaassen, did he handle the ball? It's broken to Schifo. Verkuiteren and Desmet offside. The Irish getting quickly on with it. Brady. Vervoort didn't cut that out, and now Langen. Stapleton further forward. Aldridge wants it in the middle. And Galvin got underneath it a little. But again, the Belgian defence pulled this way and that, and encouraging signs. And there were two spare men on the far side, and Galvin just got underneath it. 5 minutes of the second half gone, and an encouraging start to the half. And the crowd beginning to get behind the Belgians now. Klaassen. Desmet had continued his run, but not into that position. And no trouble in the end to the Irish defence. Something of a rugby tackle from Leo Kleisters. Frank Stapleton on the receiving end. And Ireland with a free kick. Houghton. And that's gone for a goal kick. Quite how he put that decision out of what appeared to be a rough deflection, I'm not too sure. However, Jan Igna in control, and Belgium back in possession. Kleisters, again Desmet running, Moran gone with him. And now Galvin. And bundled out of it by Groen. He was looking a bit for that, Tony Galvin. These fellas know each other of old. They were in direct opposition in the UEFA Cup final of 1984. Groen for Anderlecht and Galvin for Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham went on to win that two-legged final. Perhaps an omen there for the men in green tonight. Stapleton in behind De Mol. And Galvin to take the throw. Ball out. Hoots of derision from around the Hazel Stadium. The linesman right on the line and followed its path and saw that it had crossed the line in flight. Ray Houghton for Liam Brady. Knocked off the ball by Clijsters. And Pfaff not looking too happy about that. Verkuiteren and Clijsters, the two-man wall. Brady. And Aldridge, offside. Aldridge had just got offside as the header came in. And Belgium breathe again. Cut out by Houghton, now Galvin. Fortunate ricochet. Houghton for Brady. And the Belgians taking a leaf out of the Irish book and really hustling in on their men. Straight down Schifo's throat. Now Vervoort. And Lawrenson mistiming that clearance. Brady penalised. Somewhat harshly, I felt too, however. Free kick to Belgium. That's Verkuiteren, number 6. And he's called up Groen, who's now gone into the box. Vervoort, Verkuiteren, and another teasing cross. He really can't put them in there and hang them up just where it causes most difficulty to the Irish defence. Brady kept it in play well. But now Vervoort for Belgium. Frankie van der Elst and Enzo Scifo. Vervoort. Poor ball. Lots of room for Chris Hughton now. Brady was trying to find him again. Belgium are 3-on-3. Ceulemans for Desmet. Klaassen in the middle. And Desmet deprived by Bonner. And that was a very important save.
That was a hell of a good save by Packy Bonner. But it's one of the dangers that's happening here. Paul McGrath isn't quite sure if he's anchorman or if he's going to go forward. And he's getting caught between the two. That time he broke forward. And Jan Ceulemans just stayed on the halfway line. He was the man who set it up from there. I think Paul should... Here we go again. A good ball through. But Ceulemans hadn't gone back with Paul McGrath. From here, Packy's done really well. Kevin Slip, 1 against 1. Yeah, I think the forward would be asking questions of himself there. It was a definite chance, a very, very good chance for Belgium.
And that was Desmet, 5 goals already for Lille in France this season. I just note Jack Charlton has sent Ronnie Whelan off the bench to warm up. We've gone 13 minutes into the second half. 1-1 it stays. Here's Desmet again. And handball awarded. Ceulemans was claiming as soon as the ball was won. And this, it hardly needs repeating, is a dreadful position to give away a free kick. Whelan has gone back on the bench. Many thoughts of substitution clearly premature. Let's look at that again. Moran went in. And did he have... Well, it seemed to bounce off onto Chris Hughton's feet. But Ceulemans was claiming, and the referee was happy to grant the request he made. So now it's all hands to the pump, and 11 Irishmen inside the penalty area. Schifo, Ceulemans and Vercauteren out of picture. Vercauteren, good save again. Packie Bonner earning his corn with 2 good saves in quick succession. He saw it quite late, it fizzed over the wall, but he got down well behind it. Now, Klaassen, Vercauteren lost his footing. Vervoort, this time Langen in first. And he very nearly got caught between 2 stools there, but the shin pads did the business. Now Vervoort on Langen again. Corner. Tense times in the Irish defence. Quarter of an hour of the second half gone. 1-1 it remains. Vercouteren's corner. Timol. Ceulemans. And deflected again. Another corner to Belgium. An interesting departure. They must feel they have exhausted the possibilities of the near post. They've relieved Vercauteren of corner kicking duties and have given it to Demet. Cleared by Hughton. And there's an offside flag. The referee deciding to blow the whistle. Back with Langen. And Aldridge fairly thumped from behind by Stefan de Mol, rather. Brady here with 5 men at whom to aim. One of them McGrath. Houghton beaten by Kleisters. And now Schifo. And Groen. Oh, Hughton may have been caught, but Moran was going to take no chances.
I think that Liam Brady is certainly having one of his better games tonight. We've got Tony Galvin wide on the left. We've also got Ray Houghton wide on the right. Paul and Liam in the middle. Liam is the only player there who's capable of switching the play, and he's done this remarkably well at times. I think certainly one of his better internationals in the last couple of years.
Well, this is Stapleton with Houghton going through the middle. Now Brady's arrived in the centre circle. He had to hold that until the support came. And Brady trying to go it alone. Occasions like that, I often feel players take the responsibility on and try the shot and would be full of congratulations if it succeeded. He just didn't get hold of it correctly. But they're still taking the game to the Belgians when they get the opportunity. There's no sitting on a 1-1 scoreline and hoping for the draw. Republic of Ireland have never beaten Belgium in a competitive match. 2 draws and 1 defeat. That defeat coming here 5 years ago in controversial circumstances. Mistake by Vervoort. Houghton chasing. And back with Pfaff. They're being forced backwards. Not something that the home fans will find terribly encouraging. Slip by Lawrenson. Klaassen. Verkuiteren unable to get past Langen. This time there was no Belgian there. Now Schifo. Vervoort. Verkuiteren was offside. Frank Verkuiteren winning his 55th cap tonight, a man of vast experience. Made his debut against Northern Ireland in the World Cup in 1977. Frankie van der Elst. And how often do you see that? Strikers battling and harrying away. It didn't win the throw just then, but there's no quarter of the field in which the Belgians can feel safe to dwell on the ball. The Irish attitude and spirit, first class. Hey! 20 minutes of the second half gone. It's still at 1-1. It stands. I think we've Packie Bonner to thank for that. Two key saves from Desmet and from Verkuiteren. Space of a minute, not so long ago, keeping the scores level. Now Brady. Just too close to Pfaff. Ceulemans. Kleisters. De Mol. And Verkuiteren. McGrath, his was the header moments ago, the defensive header, and noticeable that he's dropped back into a more withdrawn role in front of the back four. It's Klaassen on Moran, corner. I think Nico Klaassen might have been looking for something else there.
Good tackle by Kevin Moran there, because one mistake there and the referee could have been given a penalty. It was an excellent tackle.
Verkuiteren again. Galvin got it away. It's now with Aldridge. Stapleton. De Mol. Desmet. And Verkuiteren. And the miss of the night, surely. De Mol, the defender, got up and had a free shot and goal. The Irish concentration lapsed, and he made such a hash of it.
The Irish defence were caught very square here. This was the ball that found them out, in behind Chris Hughton, always struggling. I thought De Mol should have gone with it with his head. I thought he had chances to head that ball.
Got it completely wrong. And so midway through the second half, 1/4 of the match remaining. It's Belgium 1, Republic of Ireland 1. See it again. Hughton was caught stranded there, and De Mol was on his own. He chose to let it drop and flash the left foot at it.
I think had that been Frank Stapleton or John Aldridge, it would have been a header in there and a goal.
This is Leo Kleisters. Vervoort. And Klaassen on the run. And interesting, it was McGrath who saw him coming and got back. And perhaps he sorted out his role a bit more now.
He's sitting back further. The longer the game goes on, the further back he's going. So it's very important that Liam Brady continues to exercise his influence on it. Free header.
That's a great goal! A superb goal by Enzo Scifo. And again, the Irish found out from the corner kick. Put right into the spot where Bonner couldn't reach. Enzo Scifo, the enigma of Belgian football. Verkuiteren, he saw what was on here. He took the corner quickly. And Scifo came in late, got underneath it. And, well, maybe Paddy Bonner's dive was a little swan-like. But certainly that was quick thinking on Verkuiteren's part, and twice he has unhinged the Irish defence.
It was also bad play. It was also bad play by the Irish defence because he got a free header. You can see there wasn't a player within 5 yards of it. Having said that, that's one of the nicest headers I've seen in many, many years. He had one place to score and he put it there.
2-1 then, and 20 minutes to go. And this is where the real questions will be asked of the Irishman. Brady. And McGrath. Knocked away by De Mol. And still the cheroot being sucked. Still the concentration intense. But Guy Thys must know that at this stage in the game, a goal is going to be very difficult for the Irish to retrieve. Again, Ronnie Whelan leaves the bench. This time there's a rather more purposeful look about the warm-up than there was the last occasion. Now trotting up and down the running track. He played host to some of the world's greatest athletes last Friday night. Vervoort. Verkuiteren offside. A respite and a chance to mount another attack. Houghton. Brady's gone on a good forward run. Houghton didn't spot him. It's now Ceulemans. And Lawrenson just nudged Klaassen at the precise moment in which he was trying to take off on his run. The referee was right there to spot it. Belgium with a free kick. A disappointing attendance for this. They were expecting something near the 38,000 capacity. Confirmed figures just in 22,212. So after filling all the squares of Brussels to welcome home the World Cup heroes, the fans have proved less than enthusiastic about the opening of this European Championship campaign. 22,212 have paid in to see this. I think those who stayed away have missed a fair old contest. Of which there are now a little over 17 minutes remaining. 2-1 to Belgium. Well, Stapleton will run all night, even in chase of hopeless causes like that one. And even at this stage, the Belgians will extract every last second from the manoeuvre, putting the ball back to Patrick Vervoort so that he can take the throw. Well, there's met Poel Langen. Now Schifo. And Verkuiteren again, straying offside. Well, Van der Elst put pressure on Pfaff. John Aldridge was not that far away. And the showman takes over. Very gregarious individual, Jean-Marie Pfaff. Full of chat and prepared to talk to anybody who'll talk to him. Houghton. Brady, Schifo closing. Brady got that out well, but then Clijsters depriving Aldridge. McGrath for Stapleton. Aldridge still in the middle. Houghton too. And off Verkuiteren for the throw. Quarter of an hour of the match remaining. 2-1 to Belgium. And now Brady with some room. It's Stapleton and Aldridge. Together the twin threats. It was Aldridge he looked for. And deprived by a Belgian head, a corner is what results. Ray Houghton has gone to take it. Stapleton on the near post. Aldridge in close attendance. And Moran has gone up to join the band. That's a goal kick. The linesman was in line. And the minutes drift away. 13 and a half to go. 2-1 to Belgium. Schifo's exquisite header. The difference now between the sides. Brady. Galvin losing out to Clijsters. Chris Hughton. Foul throw. And Lawrence doing the sensible thing. Houghton coming away from Vervoort. And then McGrath beating Van der Elst. And Vervoort back to cover. Ceulemans, this is Langen. And Galvin couldn't keep it in play. They'll happily do this all night. Well, for the third time, Ronnie Whelan has left the bench. Perhaps a fresh pair of legs would be in order.
Yeah, I think Ronnie Whelan will be on now. I'm not sure who for. He may take off Paul McGrath, I'm not quite sure. But we do need an extra pair of legs, certainly, to go forward. I think now we've got to take the chances. Jan Koolman basically has come to a stop. He's only playing in our half of the field, and as a midfield player, that's got to be wrong. So I think we've got to take the chance and try and use the space that he's leaving.
Well, Whelan, who allows number 13 on his back, now ready to join the fray, but here's Klaassen! And that was an important deflection, it seemed to me, but the referee didn't see the deflection, nor did the linesman. So fortunate enough to have a goal kick when a corner seemed the more obvious outcome. And now it's a throw, and now a chance for Whelan to go on. Ronnie Whelan, and he's going to take off Tony Galvin. Well, there's a little over 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes in which Tony Galvin's place can be filled by Ronnie Whelan. So let's hope he gets himself an early birthday present. He'll be 25 next Tuesday. A goal here would do nicely. Brady. And Faf taking no chances as McGrath came in. And that's a throw. Brady. Not a great ball by Chris Hughton. And Lawrenson got in, but Houghton was the width of a street offside. And now we're going to see Jim Beglin come on. So the two holiday makers who chose holidays rather than the tour to Iceland and who paid for that with their places in the starting lineup are both going to end the match. But here goes Groen. Houghton in on him. And that's a corner. 9 minutes to go. 2-1 Belgium lead. And Verkuiteren, who has been the undoing of Ireland twice, foiled by Frank Stapleton. And now that substitution can be made. Mick Byrne out to call home Chris Hughton. But despite all the signals, no opportunity to make the substitution, and now they can. 8 minutes to go. Jim Beglin will go on when Chris Hughton has left the fray. Chris, who's lost his place in the Tottenham team, fortunate enough to be in the starting lineup here. And now replaced with 8 minutes to go by Jim Beglin. The two Liverpool men are on. I think we can expect to see at least Jim Beglin back in the starting lineup when the Scots come to town. 5 weeks tonight. Frank Stapleton fouling his man, said the referee. And the Belgians, having taken the lead, have now been able to take the pace out of the game. And the goal really came at the worst possible time, with the legs beginning to tire, and now, having gone behind, the cause seeming ever more hopeless. But here's one man who won't let it die. Davy Langan, now Ray Houghton, and Liam Brady. Beglin. Whelan is up ahead. And on the ball. Beglin on the overlap. And Aldridge and Stapleton there. And that was so important, an interception by De Mol. They don't like the high cross, the Belgians. And Jim Beglin found a good one to test them. Now Brady.
during the World Cup, I know the Belgians were the team that they counter-attacked everybody. They broke forward and they scored all the goals on the counter-attack. Tonight they've had to come and win the game, and it's amazing to see that it's two dead ball situations which have cost Ireland the game.
Well, Ray, perhaps you're being premature. We'll hope you're being premature, but it's looking that way now with what's just 6 minutes to go, 2-1 down. And a free kick given away. I suppose the hopeful thing is Belgian on the ground, which is why we won't be able to start. Schifo, or is it Klaassen, has gone down. Klaassen's on the deck. Schifo there, standing, preparing to take the free kick. I suppose it's encouraging that at least dead ball mistakes can be worked on the training ground.
Yeah, but they can happen in any game, and they happen too often.
Schifo, over the top and away. The scoreboard, the Belgian flag in front, telling the story. 5 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Brady bundling Verkuiteren off the ball. Back they go again. Was Vervoort, this is Desmet. Klaassen. And Langen back to snuff out the danger. Aldridge trying to get in there. Pfaff, what did they say, command. 3.5 minutes to go, 2-1 to Belgium. Schifo. And De Mol. And played for Ceulemans. Kevin Moran blocked his way through. Brady to lead the counter-attack. Stapleton. Beglin. Whelan's gone up to the edge of the box. And that's Whelan. And McGrath got up. And now Stapleton. And McGrath couldn't find a way through. Verkuiteren, the Belgian hero. Taken by Moran. And round Groen. Kleisters has come. Goal kick. Just 2.5 minutes to go now. And the bright beginnings evaporating in the clouds of another defeat. But plenty of encouraging signs in that performance, the mistakes apart.
Yes, there has been, George. I think the likes of Davy Langen, who, despite his limitations, continues to give 1,000% for Ireland, and he's been very effective, particularly going forward tonight. Liam Brady has had one of his better games tonight. Ray Houghton has done well, and the front players. But I must have serious reservations about playing Paul McGrath in the middle of the park. I know he's not happy there. He looks unhappy there, and we're not getting the best from one of our better quality players.
And no wonder they're smiling. With the height of irony, too, that one of the great defenders of English football, Jack Charlton, in his first competitive match in charge of the team, should see them fall to defensive mistakes. I'm sure he'll make the point well enough. 90 seconds to go. And Belgium, cushioned by that goal by Schifo 20 minutes from the end, have the points almost within their grasp. No offside here. Stapleton going in on Faf and pulled down, surely, yes!
Yes!
Penalty kick.
Definite penalty kick.
That was a very, very good move, given the time of the stage of the game.
Yes, it was excellent.
Within 70 seconds of the end of it, and they kept the shape. They didn't get caught offside.
Here's the through ball from Jimmy Beglin. The defenders had stayed back. Number 7 had stayed back. He was the one. From there, Faf was dreadful. He called himself the world's best goalkeeper. He went to Mexico, and on his way to Mexico he said, I believe I'm the world's best goalkeeper. On his return from Mexico he said, I know I'm the world's best goalkeeper. I'd question him, certainly after that.
So now, Liam Brady, who missed a penalty for Arsenal in the Cup Winners' Cup final here in 1980. The penalty shootout against Valencia. Liam, don't do it this time. 2-2. The point is saved.
Well deserved, and I'm delighted for Liam Brady that he's answered the critics that he's had. He's had a marvellous game tonight. It was a first-class performance. First-class performance all the way around. And we've got something deserved something here.
And with almost the last kick of the game as we move now into injury time, Liam Brady brings out the flags, and 2-2 is the score. And the match is over. And a remarkable night in the Heysel Stadium in Brussels ends in a chorus of boos from the Belgians, but a remarkable performance by the Irish that I think in the end got its just award.
They definitely got their award. They've worked very, very hard. Frank Stapleton and John Aldridge, had they gone home with nothing to show for the amount of work, the amount of graft that they gave out there tonight, it would have been an injustice. So a hell of a good result and quite a good performance from the Irish team.
Jean-Marie Pfaff departs disgusted, but the Irish will go home delighted with goals from Stapleton and Brady against Klaassen and Schifo. The final score in the Heysel Stadium, Brussels 2, the Republic of Ireland 2.
Well, we hoped for a result. We got it, and I think there's a great irony in relation to what happened for